I'm from Russia, and I don't support this war. I think it was like aggression from Russian government and from Putin, and I'm very sorry, and I'm ashamed.
Guns and rifles. Putin is like a controlling and patronizing Asian toxic parent.
いくつですか
18歳で、高校3年生です。はい。
Yo, what's up, bud? Welcome back to my YouTube channel, Kirara Comedy. I'm Kirara Sen, aka Pink Unicorn, comedian from Tokyo, Japan. Unfortunately, the war has been getting worse this week. Monday, I joined the demonstration and interviewed some people. So today, I'd like to share the voice and what's happening in Japan about the war so far. For most Japanese people, Ukraine has been as close to us as Russia, yet far away. While we are sensitive about our conflict with Russia over the Kuril Islands, we've mixed up Russia and Ukraine quite often. For example, many have thought Chernobyl was in Russia and that bullshit was a Russian delicacy. That's a bullshit! Or Japanese men who lust after Russian girls go to supposed Russian gentlemen's clubs. But many of the women working in these clubs are actually Ukrainian. So once a customer gets married with a hostess, he's startled when his wife is sending money to Ukraine. But from the breaking news, we are getting more aware of what's happening in Ukraine and how complicated the relationship with Russia has been. And most of all, how urgent it is for us to support Ukraine. Japanese billionaire Hiroshi Mikitani, CEO of Rakuten, announced he would donate $10 million to Ukraine. Marches and demonstrations have taken place with the participation of Ukrainian and Russian expatriates in Japan. Especially people in Hiroshima have been protesting against nukes. Japanese residents have donated $17 million to relief fund as of Tuesday, and the Prime Minister Kishida announced that Japan would welcome Ukrainian refugees on an emergency basis. Earlier today, March 5th Saturday in Shibuya, there was a huge demonstration with about 4,000 of people. Comparing to last weekend's 400 participants, we can see our voice in the protest are getting much bigger. On the other hand, the Russian embassy in Tokyo started an online beef accusing Japan of being a supporter of Nazism. Former Foreign Minister Kono Taro replied, "Shame on you!" The Russians shot back likewise. Oh, the embassy of Russia, embarrassing the motherland! Personally, I have worked with both Ukrainian and Russian comedians, and my Ukrainian friends are in Kiev. Every time I see the news clips of ARAs and brave civilians making Molotov cocktails, my heart aches. I really salute their courage, but at the same time, I don't want to imagine my warm-hearted, peace-loving friends picking up guns and rifles. Putin is like a controlling and patronizing Asian toxic parent. He's like, "You left us and enjoyed your independence on your own while we fed you oil. Now I'm old. It's time for you to come back home and take care of me. See, I have dementia. I need someone to help me get on and off the horse." Although it's rumored that Putin has dementia, I would have already noticed that back when he joined the KGB, if I was Putin's mother. Anyway, it is clear that Putin has totally forgot the teachings of karate. Karate is the art of defense, not of offense. He's now saying, "War is the most manly thing." On Monday, I joined two groups of protesters. One was held outside the Russian embassy, chanting anti-war slogans for half an hour. Later that night, I was able to interview some people of the other participants, including a Russian woman.
18歳で、高校3年生です。はい。民主青年同盟という、団体で、今日のデモは、ロシアの、ウクライナ、侵攻に反対する、 ということで、声を上げようということで、そうですね、私たちはそのロシアが、共産主義とは思っていない。私は、核兵器と廃絶の運動を今まで、高校生たちと、してきたんですけれども、やっぱりその核兵器に、ロシアはその核兵器で今脅しているっていう現状があって、その核兵器がその一発でも落とされてしまったら、広島とか長崎のような、惨状を繰り返してしまうと思うので、核兵器によるその、威嚇っていうのは絶対にありえないことですし、戦争、武力によってその、進行するっていうことは、決して許されることではないと思います。はい、
まず戦争自体が違法ではありますし、その上で一般市民を巻き込んでの戦争っていうのは絶対特にやるべきではないなと、やるのであれば本当に軍というかその権力者同士で全く関係ないところで戦争をやるなら勝手にやるべきであって、一般市民を巻き込んでやるのはもう論外というかというふうに考えます。
So, where are you from?
I'm from Russia. I'm from Rostov-on-Don. This is a big city, and it's very close to Ukraine.
Did you join other marches?
Yes, I joined on Saturday. There was a meeting against the war.
So, how do you feel about this situation right now?
I feel terrible, and I feel that the war. I know that the war should stop as soon as possible, and the Russian government is made a huge. It's not a mistake. It's worse than a mistake. It's just the worst action they could do, and just stop the war.
How is your family feeling right now?
Different people are different, so everyone is terrified. Everyone's saying we woke up in a hell, and the life is changed on before and after. Everyone is against the war, against that this crime is made by forces of our country, and we are very sorry that people are getting killed and they suffer. Yes, and even in this situation, Ukrainians and Russia are even more friendlier than usual, the normal people. I wrote to all my Ukrainian friends, and I studied with them. With someone I studied in university, and someone I met at work, and I wrote to all of them, and they said they're receiving a lot of support, a lot of good, kind words from their Russian friends or people who them know. I think kind of normal people, the only thing normal people, and maybe I'm afraid to say because I don't know, I'm not a sociologist, but based on for my friends, kind of they feel only sorry and only shame. I'm from Russia, and I don't support this war. I think it was aggression from Russian government and from Putin, and I'm very sorry, and I'm ashamed for this behavior of the government and for what's going on. And I wish that Ukrainian people will be safe and come back to home and as soon as possible, and the war will finish.
Even an organization backed by the Japanese Communist Party condemned Russia. Not only these guys, but other people worry about Russia someday maybe using force against Japan. Well, honestly, I may be more emotional thinking about my friends both in Russia and Ukraine rather than putting blame on all of Russia. But now, the most important thing is to bring our voices together to stop the war, to put aside our differences, and to protect humanity. One of the most inspiring books I read last year was Chaplin and Hitler by Ono Hiroyuki. The book confirms how strongly and faithfully Chaplin had fought against Hitler in spite of being blacklisted during the McCarthy era. Charlie Chaplin had a strong belief that comedy could be the last peaceful weapon against dictatorship. Well, some Japanese journalists made light of Zelensky and have not taken him seriously because he used to be a comedian. I was like, hey, don't they remember Hitler and Japan planned to assassinate Chaplin? Thousands of lives have already been lost. But I want to stick with the spirits of both legendary comedians, Charlie Chaplin and President Zelensky.
TV show where he pretended to play the piano with his penis.
Now we all see President Zelensky's got not only dick, but balls. Although it was not million or billion, I also donate to the Embassy of Ukraine. So my unicorns, let's donate, raise our voices, and unite for peace. President Zelensky is not dicking around with Putin's invasion.